Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and thank you for being here. I would like to do a spread today on Elon and Grimes. Yes, someone want to know, are they having a contractual agreement? What's going on? So first, I'm going to ask the pendulum. I do believe it is contractual. That is just my feelings on the situation, and I've already asked, so I kind of already know what's going to say here. Okay. Is it a contractual agreement between the two of them? Is it more contractual than anything else? Is it a contractual agreement? Yes, it is. Is it so love-filled? Is it love-filled, or was it ever super love-filled? Was it ever super love-filled? Love-filled? And it's kind of maybe. So I'd say favorite person kind of situation. Was it they were like they're each other's favorite person? Each other's favorite person? Yes. And that usually falls in line with people on the spectrum. So people who, have, that aren't not quite, they have a different mindset. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. It is, neurodivergent is what they call it. So yeah, autism, people like that will have it. I think that Elon quite possibly has Asperger's or something. They can be incredibly smart and very brilliant in any given field of their choosing. It's something they really narrow in on. So that's probably why. And so yes, a very contractual agreement. So let's get some cards on this contractual relationship. And he's got contractual relationships with all the women that are his baby mamas, right? So let's get some more. He wants to populate the earth with his seed. Here we go. We have 9 of Cups in reverse. So not a lot of emotional fulfillment there. Right now, they're not in a good place. Very dissatisfied with each other. And it seems like there's no end in sight. Let's get to the challenging position. So not a good contractual agreement right now. And boom. Wow. And we got here. That flipped. I'm going to take it. It was in the deck here. And it has to do with the fact that he's probably a workaholic here with the 3 of Pentacles. He's a workaholic. That's sitting there. And he's always having to leave. He's gone a lot. The sad goodbye card. So it's because he's gone a lot. So the favorite person situation, they don't get to see their favorite person. So, yeah, that would do it. Okay, so let's get to the focal point here. The focal point for Grimes and Elon. Focal point. The world. Yeah, he's focused on the world. He's focused on the universe. He's focused on making it to the man and the moon. He's focused on a whole new orbit beyond the world. So, yeah, he's such a global name. Yeah, self-explanatory. Let's get to the hidden energy on the 2. Hidden energy on Grimes and Elon. The hidden energy at the root. It was poor decision here. Bad, clouded insight. Yeah, it wasn't such a great idea. It really wasn't. So the High Priestess in reverse is also not having a lot of interest in other people. Not truly. They may fake it, but not really. It's superficial. So it's sort of a superficial situation right now with no depth. And there's a bit of a betrayal here with betrayal by another woman in this position. Frustrations, lack of confidence. And it's linked to, this position is also linked to antisocial personality disorder, or as I put it, also could be neurodivergent. And yeah, there's just no aces in the feelings, meaning no new emotional beginnings or feeling like they're about to occur anytime soon. Probably because he's hardly available. And I think he's kind of had some other women and situations with that. And yeah, it's not looking too hopeful here for these two. Let's go to the past position. Past position that no longer serves them. Boom, there we go. Wow. We have a tower crashing moment here with the tower. So they're shedding the skin like a snake. The old's taken down and bringing up the new, and trying to go forward is in the past. So that shedding of the skin and, building each other up and starting fresh with each other and going together at this turning point, moving forward together is in the past position. It's not serving them now. So the fresh start and that movement forward is not working for them anymore. Past position. Let's go into the future for these two. The future for these two, Grimes and Elon. Contractual agreement. It's a contractual relationship about babies. Ooh, they're not feeling too family-like together. Yeah, they don't feel like family. They're not feeling too sentimental for each other. So yeah, they're in a bad place. They're not in a great spot. Let's get to the feelings in the situation for the two. Feelings in the situation for the two. They're both very guarded and blocked with the 9 of Wands. And I would say they're both being very defensive and alert. Defensive and alert, and the walls are up. So they got their mental walls up, being very guarded. Let's get to the outside influences, but they're trying to stay peaceful here with the 5 of Wands and put the ego aside and stay silent. So it's the battle of the egos with the 5 of Wands. Yes, they don't actually fight, but they do it mentally. It could be just a mental thought process of fighting within your own head and not even expressing it. So, but putting that ego aside, put the ego aside and just say no and being quiet. Conflict in reverse, not wanting to fight. Hopes and fears. Wow, hopes and fears is not looking good either. So we have here, it's moving quickly towards them with the 8 of Wands. That is a very good PR card. It's quick success. It's a quick success, but it's a quick success of a huge burden. So it's moving toward them, to both of them, that this relationship's feeling more of a burden. The PR is a burden. I don't think Grimes likes it whatsoever. She absolutely hates PR. She's not one to embrace it. We do know that. I've mentioned that earlier. She has talked about when she made comments about him, it'd be the last time she would. But I think she keeps getting pulled in. And it's successful. This PR is successful, coming towards her, coming towards him, going out to the world, and it's feeling more and more like a burden. So I would say she's not getting the positive aspects. It's kind of negative, but also some of that PR, positive PR, has brought a lot of burdens onto both of them, especially for her, because she was pretty much kind of a nobody when she met him, had very little fan base compared to what she ended up with. So it's kind of I think it's I don't know, I think it's a blessing and a curse in the same time, you know, in the same token. Yeah, it's like two sides to the coin. Part of it, it's good because she's getting the attention for her job. It's getting that quick success, but at the same token, what a burden. The bigger you become, the bigger your problems become, is how I feel about that. Yes. So let's get to the final call. The final call for Grimes and Elon. Grimes and Elon. Final call. Oh, she does not want him to be in control. She's sideways. He's sideways. She's feeling kind of flat about him. Yeah, she's probably deciding, is she going to put him in reverse or is she going to keep him upright? In reverse, that's daddy dearest. You know, cutting him out. Don't need you. Here, letting him take the lead. So here it's sideways. So I think she's in kind of a flat effect, you know, ignoring him, or they're not in communication. They're kind of probably in some kind of negotiation because they are contractual. They're probably negotiating something right now, which is really interesting. The bottom of the deck, we have here the sun in reverse. So things aren't too happy. The clouds are blocking their joy. And, you know, there is no purification, no cleansing of the two of them. And so it's not looking too joyous here. No joy. There's just no joy right now going on. So let's clarify that Emperor sideways. I'm really interested in that Emperor sideways. Because upright, he's you know, this guy's untouchable. He's absolutely untouchable. In reverse, he's very touchable. So, falling apart. So maybe she's waiting to see how well he does. Let's get some clarification on the Emperor. There we go. We have here, yeah, loneliness, isolation, removing yourself from loved ones, the Hermit in reverse. So yeah, she's feeling the loneliness and withdrawal from him. So that's why she's got him sideways. She hasn't decided yet if he's being truthful and wondering if he's being a misfit and being immature and not taking advice maybe from her, not being the best friend, not being that favorite person. Let's clarify that Hermit in reverse. Let's clarify that Hermit in reverse. Let's clarify that Hermit in reverse. There we go. Hermit in reverse. Yeah, leveling up. Is he going to level up? Is he going to follow this relationship and stay in this relationship and do the right thing? Or is he going to do the wrong thing? It's the Pope card. The Pope card is spirituality, and it's about, you know, putting others ahead of you. Also, it's about service. It's making good judgment calls. It's a high vibe energy. You know, is he going to be high vibe or is he going to be low vibe? I don't know. So she's wondering, and also, is he going to make it up to the stars? Is he going to make it up to the stars? You see that stars to the top of the stairs? Is he going to climb up? Is his business going to progress? Because that's what he's aiming for. Let's clarify that. The Hierophant in the upright position. Let's clarify that Hierophant. There we go, that flipped. And we have here disappointment to the point you cannot recover, the Death in reverse, feeling destroyed, and no new emotional beginnings. So she's feeling that he will probably be lying to her, emotional lies and lack of interest with that Ace of Cups in reverse. You know, the Ace of Cups in reverse is feeling very dissatisfied, not fulfilled whatsoever, no love offers, so he hasn't been over to visit her. You know, he's too busy for her, feeling fairly empty inside. They're both feeling empty inside for each other, and then feeling like just this here with the Death in reverse, it's feeling rather stuck. I'd say the relationship's in a very stuck position. That's why he's in a flat, that's why he's horizontal there, is because they're kind of in a stuck position. They're probably not sure if they want to move forward or not, if they want to level up with each other. Are they going to, they're kind of taking a time out from each other with this Hermit card, wondering what should they do with it. He's kind of just hanging low here, just staying out of the fire, staying out of the way probably. Too much stuff coming and going because of probably what happened with Amber. In that situation, that's why we got this PR card. That's why it's also an added burden. Trying to stay quiet because people want to suck them into the ego fight involving Amber. People probably are trying to involve Grimes in the fight. That's another reason why they're very guarded and have their walls up. So it's not just, I don't feel it's not just for themselves. It's because the fact they've been sucked into this drama, this court case drama. And so, yeah, neither one of them are feeling very sentimental about the situation right now. Yeah, so this here with the Six of Cups in reverse, you know, it's just feeling like a lack of support, a lot of emotional baggage, dwelling on things without taking any movements. It's you know, lack of support from the family unit. So she's not feeling supported by him right now. So he's not coming around. He's just not coming around. That's why we got the sad goodbye card with work, lack of fulfillment. So yeah, she's married to a guy who's a billionaire and has this global dreams, and it's interfering with, she's realizing how the downside of it, major downside of being with someone like him. It's not all roses and celebrations, folks. And we got Page of Pentacles upright. So, you know, she would like to take on new opportunities. She wants to be motivated, studious. So she wants to take on new things. She would like to hear some positive messages from him. And she wants those positive messages because it will motivate her, possibly new opportunities to see each other, spend time together. And she's waiting for him to call for improvement. If they can get time to spend together, it would improve everything. So I think she's feeling kind of a sense of abandonment because of his life. And it's very contractual. And when he can, it suits his needs, he will be around. So she's feeling fairly dissatisfied being with a guy like him. And we have here, yep, self-sacrificial to be with him. It's a sacrifice to take this fool's path. To take this journey with him has been quite a sacrifice. And she is trying to go inward and take a new perspective to see how she can improve things, possibly more likely how to improve her own life living in this situation. And let's see what it says here. Yeah, she's looking for ways so she can improve it so that they can have that 10 of Cups happy family with the 2 kids. You know, she wants to take a new perspective because she's in it now. She's in it for the long haul. She's in it for the long haul. She's not going anywhere. And she's trying to see how they're going to grow. She's taking stock. She is definitely taking stock of the relationship on this path, this fool's journey. Let's find out what else happens on this fool's journey. But she doesn't feel like she's rising up. Queen of Wands in reverse. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you know, this is poor management of affairs. So she's probably feeling like he's not managing his affairs good enough because it's not including her. Unfaithful. She's thinking maybe he's unfaithful. She is thinking of unfaithfulness. Not that he necessarily is, but she's nervous about it. In that he's not truly ready for a commitment. She's not ready for a commitment. Feeling like, yeah, there's commitment issues in the relationship overall based on this spread. And the fact it is contractual is sort of a commitment issue position anyways. And it's kind of an immature female. She probably might feel like she's a little too immature to be dealing with this harsh judgment and wake-up call here. In that, you know, this Two of Cups, there's a lot of breakup, disinterested, fights, arguments going on. Feeling kind of betrayed. Probably has a lot to do with Amber. Yep. And that he did, you know, court her. Here we go. Yep, the whole baby thing. That why did you even have to court her? What a betrayal. It just feels like communication issues have happened between them because the situation. The fact that he dated her. The fact that they did split up. The fact that it even occurred. How stupid. You chased her, you idiot. Wondering what were you thinking, being the ruler chasing her, you know? So should have kept your heart to yourself, you know, my God. Look what she's doing here. We got a Four of Swords in reverse. Lots of anxiety that she's putting out there for us now. And it's really unfair, unjustified. We know she's not telling the truth on anything. She's not capable. She's just after your money. She's after your money. She's after your money. And yep, you had to drop her. You had to drop. This relationship fell apart anyways. And now you're stuck holding the two bags of trying to make it work. The juggling act. A juggling act of illness and not drawing attention to the weaknesses here that we have. So yes, it's just, you know, this is what happens when you're with someone who's incredibly ambitious and successful. And she's left sitting at home. I don't have enough. Where is he? I don't have enough. It's coming very clear to her at this point in time. With the Moon card in reverse, it's becoming totally clear. It was just a major fantasy, illusion. It was a shared fantasy that's feeling more like a nightmare. And she just feels like there's just absolutely no excitement, no fire going on. I'm bored with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you know. It's just feeling kind of like there's too many obstacles getting in the way to see each other. There's just obstacle after obstacle, and it's making her angry. It's making both of them angry. And then she feels like she gets into the smothering energy, female smothering. Why aren't you coming to visit me? So she gets all smothering. And then she's probably threatens, I'm going to walk away. I'm just going to leave. I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm going to be a free soul. You're not coming. Guess what? I'm going to be a wild child. Goodbye. So she's going to have fun. A little devil energy comes out here. And there's a little bit of recklessness, not considering the consequences. And then, you know, she likes to call him probably and send him the messages while she's being a little reckless and being a free spirit. And this little bit of reckless devil energy popping out, you know, of, you know, just doing crazy things. She is young. She is youthful. And then she probably texts him. Maybe there's some, with that Page of Swords, you know, she might be communicating that some light bulb moment went off that, hey, you know, look what I just recognized here. So there's just there's not much satisfaction going on in these contractual agreements. And there's a sense of vulnerability, not being able to cling on to each other and keep each other. And so maybe letting go, taking stock, and then maybe I have to let go of this relationship. You know, but she's trying to make it work, and just having all these conflicts in her head, getting trapped in her head, rumination, you know, with the Five of Swords. I just can't get out of my head. You know, there's issues here. You know, I'm feeling some regret, and, you know, what am I going to do? I got to swallow my pride. I've got some resentments here. So she's feeling kind of resentful. Yeah, not too happy. So, you know, sometimes it's okay, ladies, to hook up with an ordinary guy. Yes. Maybe a boring life isn't so bad after all. All right, you guys. Enjoy your evening, and thank you for watching. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.